lot of you guys don't think that I can be a shill. Let's go through your comments on the video where I say I'm trying to get Mike Glover's old job. That's not a very nice thing of me to say, but it is fun to say it. Let's go through your comments and see if you guys think I have what it takes to shill SIG products. Let's get into it. When Ben gets a nice camera in studio, stops doing classes, and gets a fancy haircut, we'll know he's getting that SIG money. Yeah, I think irrespective of how much money I'm getting, the fancy haircut thing's probably not going to happen. Yes, but you do notice that when you see people that this is like suspiciously well-produced content. It is sussy to me. That is the first thing you see is there's too much money in this stuff, and it does make me worry. All right, next comment. SIG definitely won't hire Ben. They already have the biggest shill possible. Yeah, fair enough. Next one. No one shills SIG harder than the GBRS dudes. Yeah, the goobers, they're posting about the SIG stuff a lot. They say it's our best pistols or whatever. I guess, whatever. Those guys are definitely trying to make money. All right. Next one, tracking the internal comms at SIG when this news landed would have been fun. I bet it would have. Depending on an individual's knowledge of Ben, I imagine something like this. Steger, the world champion, bought a 320. Awesome. Or, oh shit, Steger, the troll, bought a 320. Prepare for damage control. Or maybe just the guy on the internet pushes 100,000 rounds a year and doesn't take shill money, just bought a 320. How do we handle this? I don't know what was going on internally, but pretty sure they don't like me. I have it on very good authority that they're not big fans of anything I'm doing, which, fair enough. A lot of people don't like me. Okay. SIG uses Comic Sans for the NDA and settlement paperwork. We'll see you soon enough. No, I don't know about that. That room looks like a brothel in Bangkok. You have to steal that painting. That one behind me? I wish I was in Bangkok. Bangkok's more fun than Miami, for sure. But no, this is actually a semi-decent hotel. It's just got some goofy furniture in the rooms. Very strange. Okay, I haven't seen one fire on its own, but I've seen 2 out-of-battery detonations at matches, each time destroying the frames and giving the shooter minor injuries. Yeah, I've seen that, for sure. For sure. Ben, I'd honestly like to see you tinker with your SIG a little bit more. Browers makes an awesome steel grip module with a night. Dude, I don't give a shit about that. All right. Don't forget they got the GBRS. Yes, do a collab with them and you're guaranteed an in. I don't think the GBRS guys would want to do that. I don't think they'd be a fan, would be my guess. All right, SIG owns everyone on YouTube except Ben. It's only a matter of time. Now, that's a little bit exaggerated, but I don't think it's a lot exaggerated. SIG does own a lot of people. There's a lot of people taking the SIG bucks. Which is just kind of weird to me. It's I don't really get that, why they do that. Doesn't seem necessary. All right. The video title made me laugh so hard. Thanks for the entertainment. Well, you're welcome. We're trying to have a little fun. Hey, you're easily one of my favorite people on YouTube right now. Can't wait to see how your SIG journey goes. And I'll be honest, I can't wait to see how it goes either. This is one of those things. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. This could go so many different directions. I'm just excited to be here for it. All right, man, it's SIG. I'm not worried about whether you're shilling or whatever. I don't know that any striker fired 9mm is night and day different than any other. For you, since you teach classes to military and law enforcement, I'd say you should be teaching with whatever most of your students are shooting in that particular class. This agency shoots SIGs for their class. Another agency is Glocks, shoot Glocks for their class. Yeah, that's good advice, I think. I think that keeps it simple, For me, for sure, keeps it simple. Okay, I never even knew what shill meant until I seen GBRS and Glover tout SIG. Even Sean Ryan is getting up there, giving them out like candy. At least Team Sig YouTube will now have a good shooter. Now, I'm not actually on Sig's team. Like, I really don't think they would. I really don't think they like me. And that's okay. That's fine. All right. Anything else here? Man, you guys love this stuff. Okay. Yeah, I had a couple of SIGs over the years that wouldn't quite lock up when cycling by hand like your 320 was doing. And for the guys that didn't like that, that's actually a good thing to do. So imagine any gun. So like if it's dirty, if I just let it back in, like I want it to want to go into battery, even if I hand cycle it and put it in there slowly. That's not super realistic again, but consider like, what if it's dirty? What if it's worn, whatever? Like I want it to want to go into battery under like the best of conditions, because when all the conditions aren't in my favor, then I might have a problem. Anyway, they're lubed. It wasn't an issue at the range until they got pretty dirty. See? After 1,000 rounds or so, the parts mated and it was no longer an issue, just as well as not to shill for SIG, since I don't think you're wired for that level of subservience. No, motherfucker, I'm not wired really for any level of subservience. Looking forward to hearing about your experience with the Legion at the range. Yes, like, guys, you got to understand, for me, I spent so long in this thing not selling out for, I mean, the offer's on the table. I'll sell out. It's just going to be a little bit more than some free SIGs and a little bit of money. No, I mean, the offers wasn't really on the table. But anyway, spent so long not selling out that I have my own deal going now. There's like, companies like this don't have anything I want. Like, I don't want a corporate job. I don't want like free SIGs and like a check for a little bit of money. Like, that has no appeal to me. Like, what I'm doing now, like, this is actually fun. I'm going to shoot the guns, talk about it the way I want to talk about it. You know, we'll take it whatever direction it goes, come what may, and it'll be nice. It'll be fun. And I don't have to answer to anybody about it. It's just way better. It's just way better. It's crazy how much Ben says in his videos to just buy/shoot whatever you want and not to get wrapped up in what everyone else is doing. And people in these comments still seem like their gun is literally their entire personality. There's a lot of people like that. That's a great comment. A lot of people think that way. And it's kind of strange. People can't wrap their head around that I'm not like wed to a certain gun or platform. I'll just use whatever. Like, I'll train with different stuff and use what I want when I feel like it's appropriate, that kind of thing. No, it's a different approach. People don't like it. They're not really comfortable with it. But I mean, I think in time, I think people are going to warm up to it. People are going to warm up to it. Let's take one more. Okay. Sir Stegler, are your hands insured? You should double check now that you're running the P320. I hope it'll be okay. I hope they're okay. All right. Anyway, guys, we'll see how this thing goes. It'll be a little while before I get back on the SIG. I think next week I'll be back up north. I'll be at home. I'll be mounting a red dot up on that hoe, shooting it a little bit, testing it. There'll be some, maybe the first 1,000 or 2,000 rounds. I'll talk about it again. Then I'll talk about it after maybe 10,000 rounds, unless something interesting happens, in which case I'll talk about it more. But we'll see what happens, guys. I know a lot of you are here for it, and it's going to be fun.